antes de comenzar. Tengo que ver esta web de la etiqueta.
For one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear.
Ain't you looking great this evening?
Normalmente el juego ronda entre los 20 y los 30 FPS a 100% de carga. A lo mejor el momento anda a los 30 FPS que son como lo máximo que está en Xbox. Acá en la resolución de 1080p. Y la aplicación solo puede subir a 2K. El problema es que 2K esta weá a mí por lo menos me ata a 15 FPS, así que súper bien.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends. I'm pleased to meet you, Jake.
You ain't gonna find sturdier horses than these in all of New Ulster. Take it easy until we're out of town. Ain't no point in causing a ruckus. I ain't much of a fella for gossip. at Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as most read back to. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very...
Sí, sí existe. El que estoy usando ahora se llama Xenia y es gratis. Tú lo puedes cargar de su página y todo eso. Y bueno, los códigos de los juegos de Xbox creo que...
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right. Hey.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
Todavía están mejorando igual la estabilidad y
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Almost there, Mr. Marston, just over this hill.
ahora no sé cuánto tiempo más
Giddy up.
para que sea más jugable, pero bueno, van avanzando de a poco.
Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
John Marston. Creo que, no sé si en directo se veas como a 60 y se notan los bajones, no tengo idea. Yo lo veo como muy raro. Pero...
Come on.
ahora sale mejor el directo que estoy viendo yo.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you.
Tenéis toda la razón, estaba muy abandonado.
Bill Williamson!
Era mucho trabajo,
Come out here right now!
como comenzar de cero y era complicado.
Go away
Porque son,
now,
puta,
John.
hay un código diferente al de Play
Don't
2,
make
Play 1,
me
que son más
kill
simples,
you.
¿cachai?
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
Pero ahora están un poquito más maduros, la verdad.
You must think I was born
Un
yesterday.
poco más maduros, no es que
You
sea
always did think I was an
crecimiento
idiot.
así como significativo antes, pero...
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Sinceramente,
Oh.
algunos juegos van mejor que otros.
Do I look like I need
Este
saving?
juego es como más o menos nomás que corre, pero puta...
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
No creo que le da la
You
gráfica
never
porque
tried to
esta wea
save me before.
es demasiado exigente.
You
ni
only
siquiera
seemed
una 1070,
to
ni siquiera
save
una
yourself.
1080, así gastar 500 lucas solamente en tarjeta
Bill.
gráfica.
I implore you,
una
think
paja,
about
weón.
this.
Entonces igual con el tiempo vaya mejorando aún más por
You implore me?
era-
You
porque igual
implore me?
es una wea gringa esta wea de emulador, entonces
You always were one for
es
fancy
difícil igual
words.
buscar información sobre esto.
Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you.
Bueno, la historia de este juego es bacán, weón.
I
No,
implores
está
you
bien, sí,
to
problema
go
del
back
de las
and
gráficas,
tell them
que el emulador está muy
to send
optimizado.
someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Ya. Besito.
Well,
Oh. Poor John.
La RX 580 es tan baratísima, weón, creo. Tan muy barata. Y son buenísimas, la verdad. Estaba entre esa y una 1060, pero la 580 es buenísima. La 1660 no sé cómo está en rendimiento, creo que está como en la... rendimiento de la 1660. Es como la 580, la verdad. Son como casi iguales. No sé lo que da más que pesa, no cacho muy bien. Pero rico tener más potencia gráfica. Bueno, ahí puse también el Afterburner que te muestra lo que estás usando. Estás usando todo el rato el 100% de la GPU con un 40-30 de CPU. Todo el rato.
Well, you're alive.
Y 8 GB de RAM.
so it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
Igual...
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do.
Mira,
Stupid
te digo al
is
tiro
the
que
word we
siempre
use
van a
around
salir nuevas
here.
gráficas, una wea
What were
así.
you doing?
Entonces igual, cuando bajen de precio estas como
was doing
gráficas más
something
actuales, quizás te puedes comprar
Well,
una
you'll be okay.
poco mejor
Once
que
you
te
didn't
baja
die,
de
the
precio,
doctor
pero
said you'd be
si
fine.
es que pasa,
He
si
got the
no,
bullets out a
cómprate
couple days
esa
ago.
580,
Good.
que más-
It cost
es
us
bacán, la
$15.
verdad, tiene muy buen rendimiento.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county?
¡Quiero jugar! ¡Quiero matar a la gente! En 1080, o sea, creo que está en 1080, pero... No, es como muy pequeño, la verdad. Cuando le activo ese comando de 2K que tiene esta weá, anda, ahí sí que se ve todo muy alineado, no sé, está cierras, pero el rendimiento se baja, chucha, así. Ah, chucha.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands round here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle.
Camino con Bonnie. Ey, ¿cómo estás, Bonnie? 1080p, 25 pesos.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Okay, let's see if you can still ride a horse. Come on, time for you to see what a real ranch looks like.
Antes, como igual ahora, hace como muy buen rendimiento, pero hace como menos de un año, 10 meses atrás, 8 en este mismo Red Dead Redemption, las texturas, el pasto, los árboles se veían como JPG, una foto así, y que se iban como apareciendo o renderizando cuando te ibas acercando. Y la wea se veía asquerosa.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
No sé, un JPG por lo menos yo no lo veo. Así que igual bacán. Me gustó ese arreglo por lo menos.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I don't have time to be waiting around.
Howdy.
Yeah! That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished. Bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. Try to keep up, will you? That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. Giddy up!
Whoa there. Slow up.
And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Well, are we going inside? How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Manito, cuídese. Que lo oiga bien. Sí, me pasa algunas veces con otros juegos.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
John Martin va a hacer de la suya. Verdad que tiene un hijo, ¿no?
Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's
Go
mount up and patrol the ranch.
¡Caballo, cuidado, ven para acá! ¡Qué buenísimo!
Come on, boy. Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. God damn it, these rabbits are at it again. Come on, let's get rid of them once and for all.
Whoa!
Let's see that rifle. I want a couple of these for the pop. Good shot. Nice shooting. You got one. That's it. Kill those little varmints. Thank you, Mr. Marston. Looks like we'll be having rabbit stew tomorrow. Let's get back on the horses and see what else is going on. Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover.
Come on!
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of...
Look out! Coyotes! Shoot them before
Let's go!
Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room. You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
A beautiful wife is no guarantee of full male potency.
Darn freight train ran last night about as loud as hell. Please. Oh, yeah?
Honor.
I'm eagerly awaiting delivery of a new variety of bone salt. Howdy.
Come on.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I'll bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see. All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
Ma'am, I will support you good.
Giddy up!
Yeah. Slow up.
Hello, mister. On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this!
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Watch and learn, miss!
Come on, boy!
Let's go! How you doing back there? I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland? Come on. Should I wait for you to catch up? Would you like me to slow down? Are you saving the best for last?
Julián me botó. Oh, weón.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this!
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Come on!
Come on, Mr. Marston! You're not as bad as I thought you'd be!
Go!
Isn't this jolly? This is gonna be close!
Come on! You still think you're gonna win this, don't you? You're lucky I'm being a gentleman. Let's go!
Try to keep up, will ya? Come on, boys.
Let's go!
I thought you said you could ride.
Come on!
Yeah!
Try to stay with me now! Come on!
I have got you now! This sure beats milking cows!
Neck and neck, Miss McFarland! Yeah!
Where do you think you're going? Yeah!
Come on, easy up now. Let's go.
Come on, boy!
Whoa, whoa. Come on.
¡Ah! Gané.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
This is Armadillo.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the driver's seat. Come on. What exactly are you waiting for? You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
Hello.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss. Load up now.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
It's excellent to see you today.
Hello, friend.
Finally come to get that bullet out your leg. Take care of yourself and that liver.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can be. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Seems all the real
Comprar y rentar propiedades. Acá. Y
Here in your mouth.
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! Now, what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
Otra cubita como en la web.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys?
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what? You getting cute with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir.
Puta el culiao que
And you?
veo como 6
Oh, I done
veces.
seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up.
Let's head over to the saloon.
Here I am.
Hello.
So who are we looking for?
Bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walt. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Hello. Walton's the top screw. Let's get after him. Damn, he's seen us. Come on, don't lose him. I'm getting after him. Catch me up.
If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from. Come on.
Go!
He's headed for Pleasant's house. Let's stop so we can get a better look.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn! Take cover! We'll work our way up this hill.
Gunfight! Oh, boy! Marston, I got you covered. Move up to that wagon. Behind the crate, Marston! Poke him up! Head for the crate, boy! I'll cover you! Christ alive! Watch out for that bastard behind the rock! Are you gonna die now? I got you, boy! Make a move for that boulder! Watch out for that sneaky bastard behind the outhouse! Jesus wept!
Stop playing tough and run off back to Mom!
Now get behind that outhouse! Ain't sure we seen the last of them.
You couldn't hit a bull's ass with a bag full of banjos!
Make your choice!
I got Viking ancestors.
What are you waiting for? Unload that thing! Try aiming at somebody, goddammit! Just Walton left now. Try to take him alive. Walton, your killing days are over. It'll be trial and the rope for you.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go! Let's go!
Better not have picked my pocket there.
¿Se lo pido? Joder. Yo pensé que voy a salvarla, pero me quedé con mucha mierda.
They took my boy! My boy!
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills near Hanging Rock. They took it.
Can't the police force help you?
Oh, they can't even help themselves. Please, sir. My son is missing. I need your help.
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you.
Hello? Hello? Is Armadillo 731? What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. Ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty purse last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land. We're nearly there. Keep your eyes out for the bollards. Oh, there.
Load up now.
Head for the fort. Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
Damn! Those bastards were waiting for us. Not on me! Help me out here, will ya? That bastard won't be rustling no more.
Woo! Keep dropping them like that, boy. I'm gonna beat the lot of you.
You boys take the left fork. I'm going this way. Marston, you can tag along with me or join the deputies.
Damn you. Hurry up! Stay with us! Stay with me!
Right, I'm in charge now.
That was some pretty damn good shooting, John.
Yep, maybe you ain't the tenderfoot I thought you was.
Coming from you, friend, that's a real compliment. Run away, pal!
I can't take much more of this! There's a bridge up ahead. The rustlers are probably guarding it.
For Christ's sakes.
Someone might as well have this.
Follow me.
Oh my good lord!
Don't make me kill you now!
Was that you or me?
Don't try to be something you're not!
Oh, you got one.
Swatting rustlers like flies.
You kid.
That's enough!
I've got a lot of these. It's gonna be your last one. This way.
They're trying to stop us getting to the bridge.
Come on. Where's your branded iron now?
Leg sick.
Come on, boy. Marston, all you gotta do is point it and pull the trigger. The bridge looks clear. Let's join the others.
What can I say, partner? Damn, those Baller twins got themselves an army.
Yeah, rustling's a profitable business, and they ain't short on willing recruits these days.
Why'd a man break his back working 12 hours a day for a rancher who can't afford to pay him?
But the rancher can't pay him because those sons of bitches are robbing his cattle.
Yep, it's one of them vicious circle things the marshal keeps jawing about. Beat those sons of bitches! Gotta get to that ridge!
You want to get shot?
Come on, let's take that ridge! You might as well give it up now!
Days are over.
Goddamn law.
We should cross paths with the marshal up here.
He's been giving them hell on the other side.
That marshal of yours sure doesn't seem to mind getting his hands dirty.
Oh, he ain't afraid to pull the trigger, all right.
And he's been after these rustlers for a long time.
He'll tell you he's all about the book, letting the judge decide a man's fate, but he throws out plenty of his own justice, too. More rustlers! Take them down!
Come on now!
I'll kill the hell out of you! Keep moving. We need to get to the marshal. Hell no!
He's only just holding them off. More like that, Marston. Hit. Stay with me.
One move, and you're a dead man.
Look out over there.
Come on, let's regroup.
Keep dropping them like that, boy.
You got him good.
I'll kill you twice, you son of a bitch.
Can I have this?
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. Let's get as close as we can before opening fire.
Weón, tienen los balazos acá al lado y no escucharon esos weones desde allá, en serio, weón, qué estúpido.
Fire at will, boy. Over here. Try to keep the channel.
Got one.
Why don't you go get some bread? Even this up a bit.
Come on, then. This way.
Boy, nice shot! Hellfire!
We've come for Mr. Gulch's cattle. Don't stand there.
All right, stealthy as you can, boys. Let's get as close to those bastards as we can.
Watch out, Mr. Gulch's cattle.
Put down your guns and surrender!
Damn, they're like rats.
Standing iron now! Good shot! Are you kidding me? Like flies!
I think that's all of them. Fine shooting, boys. Now come on, let's untie those hostages.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done. Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. West Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. West Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair.
The money. Where's the money? Where's the money? Where's my money?
Let's go!
American appetite. C'è una mia.
Come on! Whoa, whoa! Here! Load up now. Let's go. Come on. Easy. Come.
Muy, very interesting. Tengo una misión de Bonnie. ¿Cómo puedo? Ah, ahí está. 10 coronas. Perdido. Vamos a ver con Bonnie, que no lo hemos visto hace mucho.
Come on.
Creo que era a ver.
Come on.
Well, howdy.
Excuse me, friend. Mind if I rest up at your camp a spell?
Well, it'd be my pleasure. Man needs a break from this desiccated land.
Thank you, mister. Say, what's that stick you got there?
Oh. Y'all ain't never seen a dowsing rod before, mister? Never seen a man summon the water up from the bare earth? Mr.
Marston.
Ah.
No, can't say I have. It's water you're looking for. What's wrong with that lake over there?
Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with Lake Dom.
Let's go. Come on. Slow down. This looks like the one.
Holy shit.
Here it comes, cocksucker.
Come on.
Ahí me voy a dormir con la puerta abierta. Lo voy a dejar hasta acá. Más tarde seguimos jugando las misioncitas de este juegazo.
Hey, good to see you. You staying off of that ruckus, Goose?
Está bueno. Bueno, la idea es buena. Hay cosas que mejorar. El movimiento es asqueroso. Pero sé que se mejora y es difícil. Porque no es un equipo grande que está haciendo esto. Es un equipo muy reducido de 12 personas, creo que ayudan en todo esto. Todo esto usa igual. Pero buena idea y buen emulador en general, si son problemas de rendimiento que se van a ir resolviendo con el tiempo.
Hello there.
Hello there. Voy a dejarlo hasta acá. Con placer. Nos veremos en la siguiente edición de Red Dead Redemption. Adiós.